Hi guys! Welcome to another Facebook Live. My name's Carolina and I'm a physiotherapist here at Embody Physiotherapy and Pilates. And I'm here today to talk to you about elbow pain. So basically, So basically, when people, it's one of the most common things that people come in with is actually elbow pain. So there are two areas that are generally commonly, injured or in pain. So people will come in and they'll get pain on like the outer border of their elbow, and that's commonly called tennis elbow. Ironically though, it isn't always caused by tennis. In fact, most people come in and they don't even play tennis, and that's like a lateral epicondylitis or epicondylopathy, if we're being technical. But basically tennis elbow is on any pain on the outside of the elbow, while any pain on the inside of the elbow, which can sometimes occur, not as commonly but can occur, is called golfer's elbow. So as the names imply, it's common to get tennis elbow due to the way that a tennis player uses his grip or uses his hand during playing tennis, and it is very sport specific. It's the kind of technique and the way that you are using or playing tennis that can cause it. Same with golf. If you play golf and you get pain on the inside, it can be to do with your technique. The first thing to do is to address the technique with your coach. Another reason that commonly people get elbow pain is actually typing. Okay, so I generally will see it on the side that people use their mouse, so usually the dominant side, which is usually the right, but sometimes people are left-handed. So they can get tightness in their forearm muscles here, and that leads to an accumulation of tension in the tendon around there. So generally, if it's a tendinopathy or a proper tennis elbow or golfer's elbow, the tendons, so all the muscles here in sort of the common, in the forearm muscle here, they attach in the common extensor tendon, and sometimes even like that very edge of the bone there where they attach, it can be really tender to touch. And things like, picking up a cup of water, picking up a kettle, even just using your fingers, reaching out, holding something heavy, even like a handbag, picking up a handbag, for example, with an extended elbow, can hurt around the elbow. So the first thing we usually do as physios is we can actually release the tension in the forearm, and actually the best way and one of the most quickest way to treat it is actually dry needles. And it's usually the same thing around the inner elbow as well. Similar things like using your hand, gripping, picking things up can hurt it as well, or the sport itself like golf can hurt. Sometimes people that use like tools a lot, so some of your tradies that use tools a lot can develop elbow pain as well. Or generally anyone that is doing a lot of work with their hand, fine work, sometimes even like pruning, gardening, that sort of thing. And very, very occasionally elbow pain can be referred from either the shoulder or from the neck. So, as a physio, we always look at the whole body. We do, and in body in particular, we look at the shoulder and how that's positioning, because I've never really treated an elbow that hasn't also needed some help around the shoulder. So the most common thing is tightness in the muscles around the forearms, but also some tightness in the shoulders and the neck. So we generally will look at those things, and once we treat them, the pain usually gets a lot better. And then of course there are some really good exercises and stretches that you can do for it, which I'm going to show you next week. So guys, I hope this has given you a little bit of information about your elbow pain. So if you know anyone that has elbow pain, or you have elbow pain, please come and see one of the physios here in Body. There's a link down below. If you're a new patient, you'll get a great deal, great offer for new clients. Otherwise, come see one of us to help us rehab you from any elbow pain, so you can go back to sport or typing or using your computer without pain. Have a lovely Monday. It's a nice hot day. Hopefully this weather lasts. Happy spring. Bye.